Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to go do a try on of all the items or most of the items that I picked up from Clarity Cosmetics a couple of months back. I told you guys that I would do dedicated videos to a couple of those palettes that I picked up. So today's video, I'm going to be featuring the Komodo palette. So if you want to see me try on that palette along with some swatches and a couple of other blushes and things that I picked up from them, see how they actually look on my complexion, just stay tuned. All right, as you guys can tell, I already did my base makeup because I didn't pick up anything from the line that was complexion products other than the bronzer and a couple of their blushes. So I'm going to be trying these out. I'll give you guys some swatches. I am going to also do lip swatches of the lip products that I picked up during that time as well. And the other palette I'll reserve for another video, either with a get ready with me or something like that. But I did want to try out these products. So like I said, I already did my eyes. I normally do, my base makeup. I normally do my eyes first, but just to remind you of what the Komodo Drag It palette looked like. It's a very beautiful palette. So let's swatch these. So the first one, I'm gonna start with the top row and move across and then do the second row. All right, so the first one here says it is called a wrap towel. It's a play on words, a wrap towel. I'm doing a couple of swatches. I'll do a couple of swatches on each one. The next one here is called marijuana. Ooh, this is very soft. Ooh, I love the reflex in that one. I don't think I need to do a double swatch on that one, but just so you can see. Make sure my fingers cleared off of that one. The next one is Suit of Armor. Okay. That one's very, very, very pigmented. Make sure I get all of that off because I don't want it to interfere with any of the other shades. This is Ambush. This is super soft as well. It's a beautiful shade. These are super pigmented. Parthenogenesis. It's a nice brown shade. All right, so that is the top row. All right, so the second row, the second one has Ferocious. It's beautiful. Unskinkable. These names. Unskinkable. Tip the Scale. These are all very pigmented. Go for the Kill. This one is more drier than the other ones, but it's still swatching pretty good. And a pray a day. That's the second row added. So, what do I think? I want to do the pink and the blue, but part of me wants to do, trying to decide what look do I want to do. I think I'm gonna do the blue because that's what's calling out to me. So we're gonna go with blue. That was marijuana. All right, so I am gonna start off with my Morphe 504 brush. It's a nice, big, fluffy blender brush, and I'm gonna start off with tip the scale. So I'm gonna start off with this one. This one, then I'm gonna go in and mix this, this, and this. So this is the 4 shades we're gonna work with. So that's tip the scale, a wrapper towel, that Pathogenesis, and marijuana. Face down, I'm just gonna use the Marc Jacobs primer that I have in my project planning. I enjoy this one. I heard that Marc Jacobs was coming back out, so I know some of their stuff was tried and true, so I hope they bring back some of those products because they're good. I know their bronzer was very popular. I like this primer, it's a good one. All right, so going back to tip the scale. Going back and forth and circle and windshield wiper motions. I'm gonna tap a little bit of a wrap towel here in the front. Same brush, just adding a little bit of the peekaboo of the purple. So far, these are blending very nice. Yeah. These are blending beautifully. Okay, now I'm gonna take my other little Morphe brush here. It has a more of a smaller taper head, and I'm gonna take a little bit of the Parthenogenesis. Just a little bit on that outer V. These are all blending very nicely together. All right, and then I'm gonna take the marijuana. You just have to lightly tap this, you guys, because it is super soft. I'm just gonna tap that around. And I'm pressing as I'm tapping. This is a pretty shade. This kind of reminds me of one of my Pat McGrath shades. I'm gonna have to look to see what that is. It reminds me a lot of it. Yeah. Even with me tapping, I am getting some fallout a little bit. So let me. But it is beautiful shade. Like I said, it did give me some fallout though. Even with me pressing and tapping as I went along. But the sparkle, you know, I love the sparkle, so there it's definitely giving all the sparkles. I'm gonna rub some of that, tip the scale underneath. My bottom lash line. And just a tiny bit of the darker shade. Guys, what do you think of the colors? I love it. I love it. And I'm curious how this would look. This is the ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in Charmer. I'm gonna put this in my line. And I'll run across my lashes and kind of extend the line out a little bit. Looking good. Using my MAC Giga Black mascara for my bottom lashes. This one is starting to run low, so I'm gonna have to open up my backup here soon, but it's still doing good. And then I'm going in with my Fenty Hella Thick mascara for my top lashes. I've been enjoying this mascara. I've been using it here now since I finished the other one that I put in my empties. Was it last month or the month before last? So this one been getting used consistently since then. And I must say I've been really enjoying it. It's a good one. I don't have baby lashes, but I don't have extra long lashes, but it do give me good length, and it does a good job of volume and length. So this is how everything's looking so far. So that's it for the eye. So let's go on to the base. I still, this some of the stuff got on my nose. I see it glittering there, but it's all right. All right, so I'm gonna do the bronzer next. This was the Cashmere Press bronzer that I picked up, and this was in 100 degrees. So let's see how this one do on my complexion. See, remind you of what it looks like. And I'm gonna go in with my Refer 24 brush. It is definitely deeper than I expected, but it's good. It is definitely bronzing. Guys, what do you think of the color? It looks good. It is definitely doing this bronze. I think I'm gonna like that, especially as we get into the summer. It's got a nice depth to it. All right, so the next thing I'm gonna go in with is the Cashmere Press blush. So I'm trying to decide which one should I try. This one is in No Boys Allowed and You Got Me Blushing, and they look very similar in tone. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna swatch them on my hand so you guys can see. So this one is You Got Me Blushing. So let's swatch that one. These are super pigmented. And then this one is No Boys Allowed. Let's see what that one swatches like. So one is definitely more red. Let's see here. So I think I'm gonna do the No Boys Allowed, this one here. For this time. So I can tell this is very powdery because just from me swatching around, I don't know if you can tell that, but it's got the powder sitting up there. So I'm gonna barely tap this and go from there. See, just from me touching the brush a little bit, you can see the powder that's on top of there. So these are very powdery. You don't need to be digging your brush into it. And I still picked up more on this side than I did on the other side. Probably because it was already kicked up. But very, very pigmented. I'm gonna knock this off, but if you can, I don't know if you can see that or not. But you see how much dust picked up on there? And I barely touched it, so just be mindful of that. You don't want to get stuff everywhere. All right, make sure these two are blending together. All right. And I'm just going to use my Chanel powder just to blend everything together. And then I'll come back with the lips. All right. So we have a couple of liquid lipsticks in Maybach and Girls Trip. So let's see how these swatch on the lips, and then I'll decide what I want to go back and actually use. So this one is Girls Trip. And this is what the applicator looks like. This is a bright, when I say bright, this is a bright pink. These are a couple of items that they gave me as freebies with the purchase. So you can try what they have. You have to be into colors like this. So this is Girls Trip. Not one that's for me, but I can see putting this color in the middle of your lip and having more of a darker, like purple or a deep brown color. I'm gonna take that off before it dries down completely because it is a liquid lipstick. All right, one down, another one to go. That one scared me a little bit, guys. I don't know about that. But like I said, if you want to do like a popsicle lip where you just put a little bit of that in the middle, and I can see that working. The other thing, liquid lipstick I have is Maybach. This is what that one looks like. Put that down and see what that looks like. I can see wearing this one with a dark brown liner. Now, I think I would actually like that one very much. I'm gonna do the same with that one. Go ahead and take it off before it dries too much. Since it is a liquid lipstick, I don't wanna have my lips going through too much crazy. All right, so then there were a couple of lip lacquer, cream lacquers, and Girl Please and Puppy Love. So let's see. right, so this one is Puppy Love. Try this one. The doe foot is very flimsy, but it's you know, doing its job. This is another one that's a little nude on for me, but I can see putting on a darker lip with this lip liner with this one and it working okay. All right, and then the last one here is Girl Please. And that's what that one looks like. This shade looks good. So it's just like it says, it feels like cream. And it doesn't have like, it has a shine to it, but it's not glossy. So I like this one. This one says Girl Please on it. You have to tell me what you think. I probably still would put this on with a liner because I normally line my lips. But I wanted to see what it looked like on its on. So all in all, I think I will enjoy the Maybach liquid lipstick and the Girl Please lip lacquer / cream the best. These other two are ones that I have to check and see what I can do with them. If not, then I won't be keeping those, but I'm trying to see how this dries down. It got a stickiness to it, but it's not. I'm trying to see if it does any of that little sticky, goopy looking thing, but I don't feel it doing that, and I don't see it doing that, so. But you guys, tell me, what do you think? This is all the items that I tried. So we had the 1000 Degrees bronzer along with the No Boys Allowed on the cheek. And then we tested out the Komodo palette, and we utilized this shade here, and then the two bottom ones here. So for the shades, we did utilize to create this look. So let me know in the comments what you think of this look, what you think of Clarity Cosmetics, and do you have any of their palettes, and how do you enjoy them? Have you ever tried this look before? And you know, this is so reminding me of a Pat McGrath palette, a shade in one of her motherships, and that I really do enjoy as well. But I mean, it's the sparkles is given. They are very pretty. I like the way everything blended. They blended very, very well. And I like the look. I love purple, so this is right up my alley. That bronzer and the blushes are super pigmented, and they are very powdery as well. So be careful with those, and if you decide to pick anything up, or if you already have it, you already know, be light-handed with it. And the actual lips is pigmented as well, to be honest. So really enjoyed playing with these products. And if you like to see me do the other palettes soon, just let me know in the comments down below. Other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.